Solving a two-step algebraic equation is done by isolating the variable by performing multiple operations, usually addition or subtraction first, followed by a multiplication or division. The principle is to use inverse operations to undo the process in the reverse order, remembering to always perform the same operations on both sides. If you find this video helpful, please consider leaving a like, a comment, sharing this video, and subscribing to our channel for more content like this. In this first question, we've been asked to solve 2x plus 5 equal to 11. The equation tells us to multiply x by 2, then add 5. So the inverse operations in the reverse order are to first subtract 5, then divide by 2. Subtracting 5 from both sides gives us 2x equal to 6. Then, dividing both sides by 2 gives us x equal to 3. So the solution to this equation is that x has the value 3. Here are some further examples where the steps towards reaching the answer are slightly different, even though the principles remain the same. First, we have a negative term where before we had a positive term. That means that the inverse operation is to add 4 to both sides, then proceeding as before. Sometimes an expression will be ordered differently, where the constant term and the variable are the opposite way around. This doesn't change anything. We still perform inverse operations in the reverse order. So first, we need to subtract 6 from both sides. Then, divide both sides by 4. So far, we've seen questions where the variable in each example is being multiplied by an integer. But in this case, there's a fraction, which means that the variable is being divided. In this case, that variable is n, and we're dividing n by 3. The inverse process is to add 7 to both sides before multiplying both sides by 3. It's common to see a pair of brackets in an algebraic expression, and we can do one of two things when solving an equation including brackets. We can expand that bracket first, then solve the equation as before, although that would be a 3-step process. To answer this in 2 steps, first, we need to divide both sides by 5. Then, add 2 to each side. Handling negative numbers with confidence when solving equations is essential. Here, we first need to subtract 18 from each side, which gives us a negative 12 term on the right side. Before dividing by 3 to get an answer which is still a negative number. The final two questions raise the difficulty level further with their use of negative numbers. This question also has the expression on the right side of the equation and the constant term minus 20 on the left side. But the same principles still apply. First, we need to subtract 8 from each side, which gives us minus 28 equal to 4q. Then we need to divide both sides by 4 to get the value of the variable q. To finish, we now have a negative decimal term, but we still need to add 4 to both sides before dividing by that negative decimal to find the value of n. In all of these questions, the same processes and principles apply, whether the terms are in a different order or there are negative numbers, fractions, and decimals. Keep practicing, and good luck solving two-step equations. If you found this video useful, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to our channel. Thank you.